Hey everyone, this is Udit Goenka from Udit.ego, and you're listening to Modern Revenue, the podcast where I talk about the future of SaaS sales. This podcast is brought to you by firstsales.io, a modern email outreaching and warm-up tool to help you fill your sales pipeline by up to 7x faster, PitchGround, my SaaS marketplace, and TinyCheck, my SaaS venture studio. In today's action-packed episode, we're taking things in a different direction. This episode will be different than my other episodes because today we will talk about the mental, emotional, and even physical toll that being a SaaS founder can take. We'll uncover the hidden struggles, the sacrifices, and the strategies that successful founders use to stay resilient in building world-changing companies. So, buckle up, founders and entrepreneurs. This one's for you. Chapter 1. Through the overnight success myth. Failure is your PhD. The myth of the overnight success perpetuates an unhealthy aversion to failure. In the SaaS world, with its emphasis on rapid growth, failure is often seen as a shameful setback rather than a valuable learning experience. But the truth is, failure is an inevitable and essential part of the entrepreneurial journey. My own journey is filled with missteps and failures that ultimately contributed to my growth. In my early ventures, I was often blinded by the excitement of an idea, pushing forward without truly understanding the market or the specific needs of my customers. This led to products that missed the mark and wasted precious time and resources. I learned painful lessons about the importance of market validation and the dangers of overconfidence. Beyond product missteps, I struggled with resource management. Having poured in my savings and accumulating debt, I faced the harsh realities of bootstrapping and the need for calculated financial strategies. Moreover, building and leading a team proved incredibly challenging. It taught me about the importance of finding the right people, delegating effectively, and developing strong leadership skills. These failures stung. There were moments of self-doubt and questioning whether I had what it takes. But with time, I started to see these setbacks as essential data points. These experiences forced me to confront my weaknesses, pivot my approach, and develop a more resilient mindset. Every failure fueled my determination to learn from my mistakes and emerge stronger. It's important to remember that some of the world's most successful companies have risen from the ashes of previous failures. Embracing a fail-forward mindset requires a shift in perspective. We need to approach failures with the mindset of a scientist, analyzing what went wrong and how to improve for the next iteration. By being open about failures, we foster a culture of innovation and give our teams the freedom to take calculated risks. Remember, true success isn't the absence of failure, it's the ability to rise again, smarter and stronger than before. Chapter 2. Riding the SaaS Startup Wildfire. Think you've got what it takes to be a SaaS founder. The guts, the vision, the hustle. Awesome. Now buckle in because your emotions are about to get taken on one hell of a ride. Imagine this. One day, you're on top of the world, landed that massive client, your product is buzzing, the investors are sniffing around, you're the king of the world until you're not. A big deal falls apart, a key team member walks out, servers go down, and suddenly you're scrambling just to keep things from imploding. That's the SaaS startup life. Extreme highs, gut-wrenching lows, and everything in between. This constant pendulum swing will mess with your head. Anxiety, imposter syndrome, even the occasional delusional bout of optimism. It's all part of the package. Too many founders pretend this roller coaster doesn't exist. They put on a brave face, spout crap about staying positive all the time. But guess what? That constant pressure to appear unbreakable will crack you eventually. See, running a SaaS company can get damn lonely. Sure, you've got your team, your advisors, maybe even a supportive partner. But at the end of the day, the buck stops with you. The sleepless nights worrying about payroll, the nagging doubt questioning every decision, that's the burden of leadership. So, what do? First, let's stop with the whole entrepreneur invincible superhero charade. It's okay to feel the stress, the fear, even the crushing disappointment. Acknowledging those emotions is the first step to actually managing them. Second, gotta understand you're not going crazy. Those mood swings and bouts of anxiety aren't personal failings. It's your brain and body reacting to the chaotic environment of building a startup from the ground up. Third, find healthy ways to cope. I'm not talking about some woo-woo meditation retreat. Although, hey, if that's your thing, go for it. I mean carving out non-negotiable time for things that keep you grounded. Exercise time with people who fill your tank, whatever helps you reset and come back stronger. Building resilience isn't about becoming emotionless. It's about riding the waves without drowning in them. Learning to navigate the emotional chaos is just as essential as scaling your product or building your sales team. Because if your mind breaks, it doesn't matter how awesome your tech is. Chapter 3. Your body is not a machine. You've heard the hustle gospel, right? Sleep is for the weak. 18-hour workdays are a badge of honor. Eating is something you vaguely remember doing once in a while. Well, I'm here to call bullshit on that. See, too many founders treat their bodies like disposable machines, all-nighters fueled by caffeine and takeout, ignoring those nagging aches and pains, skipping workouts because no time. This path leads to one place, burnout city. And don't think you're invincible. Chronic stress, lack of sleep, and crappy nutrition mess with your body and mind in major ways. It screws with your focus, your decision making, and your ability to handle challenges without losing your cool. Worst case scenario, you tank your health for the sake of your business, only to end up too burnt out to enjoy the success you fought for. Here's the thing, taking care of your body isn't some luxury you earn after you hit your first million. It's a non negotiable investment in your ability to build a sustainable company. Think of it like maintaining your product's infrastructure. You wouldn't neglect updates and let your servers crash, would you? Same principle applies to your body. Now, I'm not saying you need to transform into a kale munching yoga master, but there are basics you simply can't ignore. Sleep. 7-8 hours is ideal for most people. Sleep deprivation is like trying to run a marathon on empty. No amount of grit can overcome biology. Food. Real food fuels your brain and body. Ditch the processed junk and prioritize whole nutrient-dense stuff. Your focus and energy levels will thank you. Movement. Doesn't have to be fancy. Brisk walks, lifting weights, whatever gets your blood pumping. Counteracts the damage of sitting at a desk all day and is a natural stress reliever. These might seem like nice to haves when you're in crunch mode, but trust me, when your health gives out, all your business plans go to hell. Treat your body with the same respect you give your product roadmap, and you'll reap the benefits for years to come. Chapter 4. No founder is an island firm. The lone wolf entrepreneur is a classic myth. Sure, you might start out bootstrapping solo, but building a successful SaaS company long-term is a team sport. Yet, too many founders get caught up in the do-it-all-myself trap, and that's a recipe for isolation and burnout. Here's the deal. You need a support system. People who get it, who will call you on your BS, pick you up when you're down, and celebrate those hard-won victories along the way. This looks different for everyone, but here are the essentials. Mentors and advisors. These are experienced folks who've walked the path before. They offer guidance, spot blind spots, and connect you to valuable resources. Don't be afraid to ask for help. It's a sign of strength, not weakness. The inner circle. Your trusted confidence. Could be a co-founder, a partner, a close friend who just gets the entrepreneur madness. These are the people you can vent to without filters, who will remind you that you're not just your business. Founder communities. There's incredible power in connecting with peers who are facing similar battles. Whether online or in person, these communities provide camaraderie, a safe space to share struggles, and a wealth of wisdom. Now, here's the tricky part. Building relationships takes effort, and as a founder, time is your most precious resource. But neglecting this puts you at risk. Isolation breeds bad decisions. Without people to bounce ideas off, to hold you accountable, it's too easy to get stuck in your echo chamber. Think strategically about this investment. Block off time for regular check-ins with mentors, schedule calls with your inner circle, actively participate in founder communities. Don't just wait for support to come to you. Seek it out relentlessly. Remember, asking for help doesn't make you weak. It makes you smart. The strongest leaders know how to surround themselves with the right people and leverage their network to amplify their own success. Chapter 5. Embracing the bounce back. SaaS success isn't about never failing. We've already covered that failure is part of the deal. True success lies in resilience, your ability to take the hits, learn from them, and come back, swinging. Now, resilience isn't some magical trait you either have or don't. It's a muscle built over time through hardship and strategic action. Here's how to strengthen yours. Reframe failure. Stop seeing it as a personal indictment and start seeing it as data. What went wrong? What did you learn? How will you adjust for next time? This analytical mindset keeps you from spiraling into self-pity. Armor up. Investor turned you down? Competitor poached a client? These things sting, but you gotta develop a bit of a thick skin to navigate the constant rejection and setbacks. Don't take it personally, see it as part of the game. Small wins matter. When you're deep in the trenches, it's easy to lose sight of progress. Train yourself to celebrate the small victories, closing a tough deal, hitting a key milestone, positive customer feedback. This keeps your morale up during challenging times. Self-compassion is king. Beating yourself up for mistakes does zero good. Remember, you're human. Give yourself permission to screw up, then focus on solutions, not self-flagellation. Perspective reset. When things feel overwhelming, zoom out. Remind yourself why you started this crazy journey. Revisit your mission, the impact you want to make. This is your fuel when the tank is running low. Let's go deeper into specific tactics to strengthen your resilience as a SaaS founder. Building mental toughness. Visualization. Picture yourself calmly handling difficult situations, responding assertively to tough investors, or persevering through setbacks. This mental rehearsal builds confidence and prepares you for when things get real. Embrace discomfort. Deliberately step outside your comfort zone with small challenges. Negotiate a better deal, pitch to a high-profile client, learn a new skill. Proving to yourself you can handle the tough stuff boosts your resilience overall. Stoic philosophy. Explore the works of Marcus Aurelius Epictetus and others. This philosophy emphasizes focusing on what you can control, accepting setbacks, and finding inner strength amidst chaos. Perfect mindset fuel for a founder. Control your narrative. That negative inner voice, it's lying to you. Replace "I can't" with "how can I?" Reframe problems as challenges and failures as stepping stones. The language you use shapes your mindset. Cultivating self-compassion. Talk to yourself like a friend. Would you ever speak to a close friend the way you berate yourself? Practice treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you'd give others. Challenge perfectionism. Striving for excellence is great, but demanding impossibly flawless outcomes sets you up for constant disappointment. Set realistic standards, celebrate good enough, and focus on progress over perfection. Mindfulness practice. Even 5-10 minutes daily can make a big difference. Simple mindful breathing or body scan techniques help you step back from the churn of thoughts and be more present in the moment. Apps like Calm or Headspace are great starting points. Gratitude journal. Taking a few minutes to jot down things you're grateful for shifts your focus from problems to positive. It cultivates an appreciation for the good stuff, even on tough days. Additional tips. Therapy. Don't underestimate the value of a good therapist. They can teach you specific coping skills, help you reframe negative thought patterns, and support you through major challenges. Find your tribe. Connect with other founders who prioritize mental well-being. Having a safe space to share your struggles honestly is incredibly powerful. Important note. These tactics take practice and consistency. Don't expect an overnight transformation, but by making small, intentional shifts in your mindset and habits, you'll build the inner resources to weather any storm and emerge even stronger on the other side. Here's a breakdown of recommendations to get you started. Books you can get started with. Mindset: The New Psychology of Success by Carol Dweck. Explores the power of a growth mindset, where you believe abilities can be developed versus a fixed mindset. This is essential reading for reframing failures as learning experiences. The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. A modern take on Stoic philosophy, teaching you to turn adversity into opportunities for growth. Many founders find this incredibly empowering. Option B. Facing Adversity, Building Resilience and Finding Joy by Sheryl Sandberg and Adam Grant. A powerful blend of personal stories and research-backed insights on resilience after loss and hardship. Important reminder that founders face personal challenges too, beyond business setbacks. The Gifts of Imperfection by Brené Brown. A classic on battling shame, perfectionism, and cultivating self-compassion. Guided exercises, body scan, meditation. Find a quiet space, lie down or sit comfortably and systematically bring awareness to different parts of your body without judgment. Many guided versions on apps or YouTube. RAIN technique, a mindfulness acronym. Recognize what you're feeling. Allow the experience without resisting. Investigate the emotions and thoughts with curiosity. Nurture yourself with self-compassion. Gratitude list. Spend 5 minutes writing down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for, big or small. Simple but surprisingly effective at shifting perspective. Remember, consistency is key. Start with one book, one exercise, or trying an app for a week. Small, sustainable changes will build your mental resilience muscle over time. Developing true resilience is an ongoing process. It's about building mental habits that serve you in the face of adversity. It's about refusing to let setbacks break you and instead using them as fuel to propel you forward. Because let's face it, the SaaS journey ain't for the faint of heart. It's for those crazy enough to believe they can change the world and who won't give up until they do. Conclusion and key takeaways. The Founder's Edge. We've covered a lot of tough truths in this podcast. The myth of overnight success, the emotional roller coaster, the toll it takes on your body, the importance of support, and the relentless pursuit of resilience. It might sound exhausting, and some days it is. But here's the thing. Building a SaaS company is a marathon, not a sprint. The founders who win in the long run aren't those who escape stress, but those who learn to manage it, channel it, and grow stronger in the process. Think of your resilience as a superpower. When you invest in your mental toughness, prioritize your physical well-being, and cultivate a strong support network, you gain a massive competitive advantage. You think clearer, make better decisions under pressure, and have the staying power to outlast those founders who burn out after a few rounds in the ring. Remember, your business is an extension of you. If you crumble, it crumbles too. But if you foster an unbreakable spirit, if you treat your body like the valuable asset it is, if you surround yourself with people who lift you up, well, the sky's the limit. So I challenge you, make building resilience a top priority, not when you have more time, not after you hit some arbitrary revenue goal, starting right now. Your future success depends on it. Key takeaways. The overnight success is a myth. Embrace setbacks as essential learning experiences. The emotional swings of a SaaS journey are normal. Develop healthy coping mechanisms to manage them. Your body is your business. Prioritize sleep, nutrition, and exercise for sustained performance. Seek support actively. Mentors, advisors, founder communities. They will be your lifeline. Resilience is a muscle. Train it with visualization, embracing discomfort, and self-compassion. If you're a SaaS founder feeling burnt out, overwhelmed, or simply questioning whether this crazy life is worth it, please reach out. I want you to know you're not alone. Reach out to me at contact@Udit. Together, let's build a community of founders who prioritize resilience and well-being alongside crushing their business goals.